Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a setup for this guy here, and this is the Happy Planner Wellness Edition, and this is the big Happy Planner. So I will walk through why I decided to go with the big Happy Planner instead of the extension pack for this, in addition to what I'm going to be using it for and how I'm going to be setting it up. So I'm just going to get started, and right now this comes with the beautiful kind of silver metal discs, and I am going to be transferring it to a different color of disc. I really want to use the turquoise discs, the metal turquoise discs. I think that'll look really beautiful, but I'm not going to do that in this video because I want to make sure that I'm using this planner the way that I want to before I make any really major changes. So this is so beautiful. I'm not going to do a flip through of this just because I feel like there's been a lot of flip throughs of this, and I really just want to set it up and kind of show you how I'm setting it up. So I think this is so beautiful. It says choose where your energy goes, and I am really going to be changing up the way that I am looking at my health and my wellness, and I will kind of explain that in a little bit of depth, but I am about a month late to this planner. So what I've decided to do is just take this July month out and slide it into, actually I think I'm just going to leave it out just to give myself a little bit of space because it's actually dated. So it says 2018 and all the days are dated. So I think I'm just going to leave it out, and I am going to take my little sticky corners, and I definitely put it in another video what sticky corners they were. They're not even really corners. They're just little like sheets, I guess, of stickiness, and I'm just gonna stick the last day of July and the July kind of goals together. So I'm just going to put those on there like that, because I want to keep this calendar in here, and I also want to obviously use the first dashboard for August. So I just put 4 sticky corners on there, and then that way when I turn the page from the calendar to there, I've got the August kind of dashboard set up, and then I've got the August monthly, and then it goes right into this. So the reason that I decided to use the big one for this, there's 2 reasons, and 3 actually, 3 reasons, is number one, I couldn't find the wellness, like the inserts. I couldn't find them anywhere in Canada in Michael's or anything like that, and I'm a pretty instant gratification person. I like to have what I want when I want it, so I didn't want to order it online. Also, I liked the amount of space that was in this planner because of what I'm going to be using it for. I felt like it gave me a lot of room to write, a lot of room to journal, and I really enjoyed that. And then the third reason is that this is actually dated rather than the extension pack, which you have to date yourself, which is totally fine and seems like a really silly thing to want in a planner, or like to want the big size for, but I just really liked that it was dated. So basically the way that I'm using this is to keep track of what I'm eating, what I'm doing for my health, and just how I am going to be experiencing my wellness journey from here on out. So I made a weight loss tracker in one of my last videos, and I told you guys that I was kind of near the end of my weight loss journey, and I really am, but I had some self-realizations about that, and you know, how I've been going about losing weight, and what my ability to maintain that is going to be. And so I've kind of changed my tactic, and I wanted to have a place to kind of record that in. So today I am going to be working on setting this up in that way, and it might change along the way, and I'm okay with that. So the first thing I grabbed, and this is from the letters sticker book, was these silver letters, and I'm not a huge fan of silver just in general, but I liked that this had silver tabs, And I just wanted to use some silver letters because I found that there isn't going to be a whole lot of opportunity for me to use them. I literally have like bugs in my hair. I've been outside a lot over the last few weeks. The reason I haven't posted a video actually is because we moved into a brand new house about 10 months ago, and my husband and I, and we moved into a duplex that we built, and it's our first home. And my sister actually lives on the other side of the duplex because we are quite close of a family. And we were doing our yard for the last 2 weeks. So putting up our fence, putting in dog runs, and we're going to be building our deck and doing all that kind of stuff as well. And it's just been so much work to do that. And I didn't have time to film a video. Like, I literally didn't have time to do anything that I wanted to do. So I apologize for not having a video up, but that is definitely why. So I've gone ahead and put my name in there, and it's a little bit off center, so I'm just gonna look for like a really cute little sticker or something like that to put on here that I think will go. And it might even be something as simple as just like a little one of these guys, just because I like the way that that looks. You know, just something really simple just to kind of complete it. Maybe I'll actually put a couple of these around. I kind of like the idea of that. Just like a sporadic sprinkling of stars. So for those of you who have ever built a house and had to do your own yard, you know how much work it is, and it honestly was just, I'm so exhausted, and I haven't really had time to do anything. And even my main planner has just been so neglected. Like, there's literally nothing in it. It's not even like I did plan with me's and didn't film them. There's just nothing in there. It's honestly, I haven't had time to do anything because I work a full-time job, and then we're doing this on the weekends. So inside these pages, what I want to do, and I already printed off 2 pictures of myself, and these are kind of my current pictures with my like bathroom stuff in there. But these are my current pictures, and as I say, I am pretty far into my weight loss journey. I've got about 20 pounds to go. And so these are like the current pictures. They're not the cutest pictures of myself, but I don't care. That's not what this is about. And I kind of want to have like pictures on this page, so I printed them out. I want to put my goals in here, and I want to fill this out. But again, it's going to be really personal, so I am going to kind of leave that piece out, but I just wanted to show you, I have the HP Sprocket printer, and I just printed them off, and I didn't adjust the color on these ones. I did actually, and it was way too bright. So I just kept them how they are because the room, I guess I took the picture, is really bright. So I'm going to find somewhere to put these and pop those in somewhere and really just kind of write out my goals and my thoughts. Okay, so I grabbed some of these scales, and I want to use this kind of pinky color. I feel like this is very pink on this side, and it's a little bit more red on this side, I feel. But I'm going to bring in this pink weigh scale with this washi, and I think it'll kind of pick up on the pink flowers that are in here. So that's what I'm going to do for this page. And again, I'm not going to do too much. So I want to keep it pretty simple. I found this is the Memory Planning Big, and I have this Progress Not Perfection because I have really realized kind of my thought process on weight loss and how it's not necessarily the most healthy, I guess, process, and not that it's unhealthy. I think I eat pretty healthy, but just like my mental thoughts around weight loss. And so I really, I love this quote. I think it's really nice. And then every Sunday is going to be my weigh-in day, and I'm gonna just put this right in the center because I'm really only gonna use this monthly view for probably my weigh-in. And that's about it, because I think I'm going to use the other pages for everything else. And I might use this for notes or for quotes or something like that. But other than that, I'm probably not going to use this too much. And so I just wanted to have my weigh-ins on here so I could kind of look at a glance from a weigh-in perspective, and that may change in the future. So this is where I'm going to kind of bring in my my washi. And I noticed that this says reflection today was thankful for, focus on, looking inward, daily gratitude, and joy of today. And I also noticed that when I was watching Stephanie Fleming's picture of her inserts, she kind of whited this out and used this as like still a journaling section, but more of like a whole section down at the bottom, rather than each individual square. And so I think I am gonna do the same thing and just run a strip of washi across the top here. And I think I'm gonna take this really pretty floral washi and just run it across like this. And then I can have this whole section just for journaling and writing down my thoughts, reflecting on the day. And I find when I have like a prompt where it says like reflecting on or focus on, I tend to, you know, write something that makes sense in that spot, which is fine. However, that's not necessarily like what I wanted to write for that day. Maybe I just had a thought and wanted to write it down. So I think that's something that I'm trying to work on, is like not, you know, utilizing this in a way that works for me, I guess, more than anything. And I have these guys here, and I feel like I just want to put this little thinking, whoops, guy right here, and just kind of have that as like thinking kind of across here for both of these, and then have it just open for me to write in, for me to think about. And I really like the way that that looks. I think it looks really cute. Then the sidebar is kind of already done for you, which I think is fantastic. The only thing that I wanted to do was add a little habit tracker, and I'm just gonna grab this pink one. And what I did was I actually cut the rolls up for the wellness planner and I put them in these little pockets. I thought that was really cute idea. I feel like I saw it from somebody else on Instagram or something like that. And I'm just going to put the little habit tracker just right over here because I have vitamins that I'm taking and I want to track them. Just like that. And then I really want to be able to track my steps. So I think I'm going to use the pink ones, or do I want to use like the turquoise? No, I think I'm going to use these kind of cute pink ones. And I'm going to put my exercise, I think, kind of like in here. And I kind of wanted to like, maybe I'm actually going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to put this, this is my favorite washi, and I don't know, like, I'm sure I've said it before, but this washi I just think is so beautiful. It's one of my absolute, well, it is my favorite from the Happy Planner line, and I just like, it looks almost like a fingerprint. It's really subtle, it's really beautiful and classy at the same time. I just feel like it's so beautifully done. I don't know why. Do you ever have that where you just like love something so much and it's a pretty plain washi? There's nothing like overly special about it, I don't think. And I'm actually thinking I might use the black steps. I think that could be really cute. And I'm just gonna put these down at the bottom. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if I should almost put my before pictures in this week, because it's kind of the week that I'm starting. I think I might do that actually. I was so inspired by Stephanie Fleming's video on her wellness planner, especially because I've been having, you know, a lot of thoughts around wellness and health and mental health and weight loss. And, you know, how am I going to maintain this, and how am I going to sustain what I've done so far, but also like keep going and really, you know, be able to get where I need to go in a really great way for myself. And I was just really inspired by her journey and how she used her planner. I thought that was really great. So I really wanted this extension pack to begin with. Couldn't find it, and then I thought, you know what, this is actually going to be better, I think, for me. Where did my other picture run off to? I literally lose things all the time on my desk. Oh, there it is. So I actually think that I'm going to pop these pictures just right in here and have them on this spread, because why not? And then what I want to write in here this week, I'll write in and then I'll kind of come back and show you afterwards. But I really love this sticker here that says, focus on the daily routine. And I also love this self-care one. And then I also love, where did it go? Focus on happy. And that's kind of my motto right now, is like focus on being happy, not being skinny and not being super thin. Focus on what makes you happy and what's going to continue to make you happy. So I grabbed some of my happy memory keeping stickers, and I just wanted to put a couple of really fun, cute summer stickers in here. Nothing too crazy. And I also wanted just to, you know, put some details in and have a little bit of fun. And I just wanted to bring some stickers in, because that's what I love, is stickers. So I feel like that's me in a nutshell. And I want one, like I love this, and I also wish that there was one that wasn't green that said currently. That's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. And then I want to kind of bring this rose gold in, but like in a not weird way. I kind of want to maybe, I think, no, I don't. I feel like now I'm reaching. Do you ever do that where you're like, I want to use the sticker, so I'm gonna like make it work somewhere? It's really stupid, but I do that often. And then I love these. I think they're super cool. And I'm gonna use one of these down here for my weigh in. Oh, sorry, that was off camera. I'm just putting it there. I feel like this planner is so big, I'm not used to like having it on here. And then I'm just gonna, oops, do like a floral here. And I want to keep this pretty simple and give myself tons of space to write. So that's the other reason that I'm not like going too crazy on this spread, is because the whole point of this for me is to be able to write in it and to be able to kind of experiment with different things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab I like that. I think it looks really cute. And I feel like that's pretty much it that I want to do. I do want to go in and kind of write some things down. And then I'll come back and kind of show you what I've filled out so far. So I've decided to take this Focus on Happy sticker off, just because as I was writing on this side, I realized I just want to be able to write. I don't want anything impeding it. I had this impeding over here and I was irritated, which is really silly, but that's my life. So what I've put in here is nothing much. I wanted to kind of show you what I wanted to do up here because I figured I should film it. This is such a hard one because it's such a personal journey and I don't really know where I am with it yet, and I haven't, you know, like figured out my mind yet, but I have this. So this is kind of the basis of where I'm at. I did Weight Watchers for a lot of years and it's been very successful for me while I'm losing weight, but I know how to manipulate the program, and there's a whole story behind that, which I can definitely tell you if you would like, but basically it's not working for me anymore. And I need to change the way that I'm thinking about myself, thinking about food, thinking about weight loss. So I came up with a few kind of thoughts for myself. I don't want to say ground rules because that's kind of what the issue is. So I have 15, and I don't know why I put 16. I have 15 thoughts, and this is a wellness journey for me, so my writing isn't super neat, and it's not really about being like planner and beautiful and all the things. But basically, it's drink more water, limit Coke Zero and alcohol, buy groceries and meal prep, don't buy food at work. I work in retail, so you have food accessible and it's fast food. Don't not eat if you forget food. So that was something that I would do, is I would just not eat if I forgot food so that I didn't have to eat something unhealthy, but that's not good for your body either. Eat when you are hungry, and that kind of ties into that, you know, don't not eat. Pay attention when you are full. Limit your eating out, so at night with my husband. Don't punish yourself for a bad meal, so you don't need to feel bad about yourself if you don't have a perfect meal or a good meal. Have snacks, but don't overdo it. So I used to cut out things completely, like never have another chip, don't have any ice cream, don't have any this and that, and you kind of end up feeling deprived, obviously. I love yoga and I love walking, so doing that more. Journaling your thoughts, which is what this is about. Don't let how you ate today dictate your emotions, your worth, or your mental state. And I think that's the biggest piece that I'm trying to work on right now. And don't let thoughts about food take over your life, and then write it down. So that's another one. And then something that I've been kind of mantra that I've been saying to myself is eat like a human. And that might sound really silly, but that's kind of what I'm focusing on, is not having to go crazy one way or the other, too healthy or too unhealthy, because you kind of, I find I flip-flop back between the two, is like I'm so healthy and then I get mad that I have to be that healthy, and so I flop back to like eating really bad food for me, and so just eat like a human. So what I'm going to do up in this section, I have an Apple Watch, and the things that I like to track are my move, my exercise, and my stand. So I'm going to have 3, and then of course it tracks the steps as well. So I have the 3 things that I'm going to do here, and I'm just going to use my checklist, and I need to find it, so hang tight. Okay, so I want to use my circle checklist, and this planner is so much bigger than a classic, which I love for this, but it's just kind of funny at the same time. Really funny. So basically, I want there to be 3 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I did 1, 2, 3, perfect. Just like this. like 3 main dots kind of popped just over this step situation. And I don't want this planner to be too complex either to plan or for me to go into and write every night. I want it to be very simple. I want it to be functional, and I want to use it every day. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my gosh, whatever. It's gonna be okay. Functional planner. Doesn't have to be beautiful, right? My heart is actually dying inside, but we will survive. I just ripped it. I can't, anyways, whatever. Breathe, it's just paper. And something that I thought would be really cute, they're each a color, so I thought it'd be cute to have like red, green, and blue. Pens. To write down. So move is red. Okay, so now that that's done, I am gonna use this really pretty washi, and I'm just gonna run that along the top. All right, so this is basically the before the pen / mid pen. And for the stand, I know it's down at the bottom, but it's really just a check mark to make sure that I did it. For move and exercise, you can kind of write down what you did. And I could take a screenshot and then print a picture out every day, but which is what Stephanie Fleming did. But I, A, don't think I would actually print them out, and B, that's a lot of the printer paper, and I just feel like I don't have that kind of cash. And I'm just wondering if there's not really a good word there for that. I was gonna put something along the top, but I actually think this is really good. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me, and let me know if you want to see more of the wellness planner and kind of how I'm utilizing it, or even know more about my wellness journey. I'm definitely open to speaking about that on some level. So please let me know if you guys are interested in seeing any more, or if it's just all about the planning. I do want to put this focus on happy somewhere here, because I really think that that is one of the most important pieces. There we go. So yeah, that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so sorry that I was gone for a couple of weeks, and I will be back with more videos every Sunday. Thanks so much. Bye.